Yep.
Okay. Hey, welcome. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. What's your name?
Zach.
Zach. Okay, pleasure meeting you. Zach, you shot with us before?
I have been mostly vape products and stuff like that. I'm actually here looking for some stuff on behalf of my mom.
For your mom. Okay, cool, cool.
She's been looking at some of the CBD stuff. Well, I don't know much about it.
Okay. Now, has she ever used any CBD ever
She's
before in the past?
terrified of anything related to cannabis plants just because of the nature of how we grew up and stuff.
Okay.
So I've tried to explain to her that there's no psychoactives in CBD. Is that true?
Well, see, there's a few different things you should know, okay? Now, when you take a look at CBD, CBD is just one of the many cannabinoids that you find in the plant, the cannabis plant. Hemp or marijuana is one of the many different cannabinoids.
Okay.
Now, most people know enough about cannabis to know, like your mother, she doesn't want any THC.
Right,
She
right,
doesn't,
right,
she
right.
doesn't want to be high.
Exactly.
That's a cannabinoid. THC is just like CBD is.
Okay.
So the major difference between, let's just say this is a marijuana plant, and let's just say that this is a hemp plant. The major difference in the marijuana plant is this high in THC, but very low in CBD.
Okay.
Where the hemp plant is very high in CBD, but very low in THC.
Okay.
So in order for us to legally sell you any hemp products, by law, I'm allowed to have up to 0.3% Delta 9 THC.
Okay.
Now, many of our products over here do contain up to that legal limit of 0.3% Delta 9 THC, but then we also have products that have 0% THC because some people, like your mother, want to make sure that no matter what, they are not feeling high.
Okay.
Okay? Now, the reason I pulled these out is to show you, a lot of people come in and say, is that marijuana there?
Yes.
Is that weed?
That's exactly what I thought.
Well, they look the same, they smell the same,
Okay.
they grow the same, they taste the same. The only legal differentiation is the Delta 9 THC percentage.
Okay.
Here in Ohio, for me to be able to legally sell you this plant, it has to have under a 0.3% Delta 9 THC percentage.
Okay.
If it had over that, you have to get it from a dispensary. We're up in Michigan again where it's all recreational anyway, right?
Right.
Now, so what we've done is we've extracted the goodness out of this plant.
The
And
CBD, the hemp plants.
The hemp plants.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir, the hemp plants. And that is what we put into the products. Now, you came to me about CBD and asked me, does CBD get you high? The CBD cannabinoid will not get you high.
Okay.
But this right here is full spectrum.
Okay.
So this is not just CBD alone. This is the CBD cannabinoid. It's CBN, CBG, CBC. These are all other cannabinoids.
Okay.
And up to the legal limit of 0.3% Delta 9 THC. So the difference between just what CBD is just one cannabinoid. A full spectrum is multiple cannabinoids. Kind of like to think of it like a full spectrum vitamin. Or when you get up in the morning, if you were just having CBD for breakfast, that would be just like having a banana. But if you get up and have eggs, bacon, and banana, some veggies, some toast, that's your full spectrum.
Okay.
Okay? Now, some people don't want any THC at all. They gotta have urine analysis tests, they're in the service, they work for the city, they cannot even take the risk. So then we came with our broad spectrum. So you can have the same greatness, but be guaranteed not to have any THC at all in our products.
Okay.
Now, there's no American
Is
board.
there a price difference between these two?
Exactly the same.
Okay.
5 milligram strip.
Okay.
Now, there's no American board, excuse me, that tells you how much CBD to use.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. CBD does not work for everyone. Might not work for your mother. But what I found that if most people are directed properly how much CBD to use,
Okay.
and they use a great quality product like ours,
Okay.
their chances of success are off the chain. Now, if you look at the European board suggests someone like your mother dealing with any type of chronic issues that they want to heal with CBD, they should be using 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams in their system month one. Month one is vitally crucial.
Month one. Okay.
Month one.
Okay.
So just like you go put a down payment on a car sometimes, or you need to ramp and build your system up, the first month they should be putting 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams in their system. That's 100 to 200 milligrams a day.
Okay.
Now, month 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as they continue, most of our clients manage with way less. CBD is not something that should necessarily work as soon as you drop it under your tongue. Most people experience that success after a 3 to 4 week period of using quality CBD products.
Are there going to be any instant benefits?
Well, I'm not here to sell you a drink.
Right. I get it.
Yeah, I'm
snake
not,
oil, I saw.
I'm not here to sell you a drink.
Right.
Now, have people come in and used our products and felt them immediately or within 15 to 20 minutes? Of course.
Okay.
But if you prepare your mother to just faithfully use this for the next 3 to 4 weeks,
real easy because she loves it.
there it is. Then you'll find out if it works for her with our products.
Okay.
Now, for somebody else, maybe not your mom or even for yourself, if you are okay with the Delta 9 THC percentage being at 0.3%, and you want a little more than just the pain relief and benefit, we also have our 5,000 milligram Delta 8 tincture.
Okay.
Now, you're probably wondering, what is this Delta 8 tincture? Well, we just talked about Delta 9 THC.
Yes.
That's the legal cannabinoid that the law is based on, the difference between hemp and marijuana, which we discussed earlier.
Okay.
That's what Delta 9 THC is, that cannabinoid that gets you high. This is Delta 8 THC, which is Delta 9 THC's little brother.
Okay.
So in the state of Ohio, I can sell you as much Delta 8 THC as I want because it's not Delta 9 THC.
No, that's the psychoactive.
Psychoactive, right. And now it's not as strong as Delta 9, but you get about 80% of the same psychoactive highs you do out of Delta 9 with Delta 8, his little brother.
Now I live in Michigan, so I'm already making trips up to Ann Arbor on a regular to get my Delta 9 or my regular stuff. So what's the draw for this over that?
This is less expensive. I was honestly and told you up front that it's only about 80%.
Okay.
So if you really
right.
want to calculate numbers, you say, hey, I pay this for this, and if I got to use 20% of this more to get to the same place, hey, I'm saving a lot of money by buying these Delta 8 tinctures instead of going in there buying Delta 9.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, it's not just our Delta 8 tinctures. People love our Delta 8 1-gram disposables.
Okay.
They love our Delta 8 cartridges, our Delta 8 capsules, and we even have Delta 8 gummies.
Now the only reason she's interested is because I got an aunt here that was talking about using she's using some kind of CBD topicals just for her, because my mom's got Raynaud's.
Okay.
Raynaud's and arthritis, real bad arthritis. What's the deal with the topicals? Are they any more effective, less effective than the what was it, full spectrum CBD?
So when you go to the doctor, first of all, the doctor is not going to tell you, hey, I want you to just only rub cream on your broken ankle.
Right.
They're not going to tell you that.
No.
They're going to ask you to treat it internally and then also apply maybe some type of cream directly to the spot. So we suggest people use this in combination. You need to put 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams internally in your system.
And you're not going to be able to do that with it.
Well, you could, but you're going to be rubbing on a lot of lotion to be a shiny person.
To get it to the skin.
To get it to the skin, right.
No, this is Devin. Let
And
me
one beautiful thing I didn't tell you about all the products that I showed you, and here's our lotion, here's our salve. I would suggest 1,000 milligrams in these anyway. It gets right to the point when you rub it on.
He's actually coming back today.
All of these. I'm sorry?
I've not seen any that were that high. Most of them were like 300 milligrams.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have a
Just
500
no,
milligram
that's
version, but we
okay.
understand our clients are liking the stronger version. The beautiful thing I didn't tell you about all of this stuff, it's all buy one, get one free.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get 10,000 milligrams for the price of one. The 5,000 you'll
How
get.
much is 10?
Well, 5,000 milligrams is only 175.
Okay.
So today you're going to get 2 bottles. You're going to get 10,000 milligrams for only 175. Now, remember I told you, you need 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams month 1. Most of our clients just use 1 bottle the month 1. And then generally the second bottle lasts them the next 2 months because they taper off when they're used. But that first one is critically important. So what you're really getting is a 3-month supply for just $175. It's less than $60 a month.
60 a month. Okay, 60 a month.
Yeah, it's $2 a day to take care of your health.
Spending that, breaking that down is the best way, because that right there, that's the hardest part.
Keep talking. Good.
That right there is the hardest thing, is getting people to pull the trigger on it.
Well,
Breaking it down into the 60 per 3 months.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've heard newer employees say that because they take a look at spending $175 as a large investment, but not for somebody that's concerned with their health, for sure. And they're buying prescriptions, they need relief, or they just even want to get high.
Right.
I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, when you lay it out not as it's 10,000 milligrams for today, it's you get 3 months of this is 3 months of relief for $60 a month.
For $60 a month, $2 a day. And I think most people's health is worth $2 a day.
Yeah.
It's worth $2 a day. And then we also have the gummies that we can put people into.
Okay.
We also have the flour.
Yeah, that's the way that I try to. That was one of the easiest ways for me to ease people into trying something new. Was the gummies, because it's like, look, you just half of one or a whole one, and that will get you.
It will, but the reality is nobody's going to their doctor and their doctor recommending that they eat some gummies to take care of whatever they're doing.
Right.
And not that we're doctors, but the reason most people fell at CBD is because they weren't recommended the proper dosage, amount of time, and their expectations were way out of whack. So when you put the expectations in place, and it's somebody that's making an intelligent decision on protecting their health, boom, no problem. Then now let me take you here. We already said the 5,000s, that's a 3-month supply. Okay, I can't afford that. Oh, 175.
I was gonna pull us into that.
We get
So
that.
I don't have 175 to spend today. We'll start there.
No problem. We got our 4,000 milligrams, only 150. And guess what? There's still buy one, get one free.
So
Does the
we-
4,000 fit in your budget?
Not quite. I think 100. It's 150.
It's only 150. You still get 2 bottles, so you're getting 8,000 milligrams. That's enough to get through at least a couple months for most people.
How much is the 1,000?
Well, okay, so the 1,000 is only $60, and actually we are out of the 1,000 currently, but the 1,000 is only $60. But here's the thing: if you fall in love,
Wait, yeah,
If
because
you-
if the 1,000. Well, how much is the 2?
well, let me just to help you here, because if you like the 1,000, you're going to spend $60 for that. By the time you bought one of these, a 5,000, you would have spent $300 for the same thing I'm trying to give you for 175 today.
Oh.
Now, if you want to go down to the 4,000, 150 is too much, what I would tell you is stop at least at the 3,000. It's only 125. It's still buy one, get one free. And it's enough for you to do 2 months on the low end. Remember I told you 3,000 to 6,000?
Okay, yeah.
It's
yeah.
enough to get through, and you're only spending.
125 is a little bit easier to bear.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you this. I don't want to put you in a bad financial situation, but I did tell you that you need at least 3,000 milligrams
For the first month.
for the first month. So even if you said, "Hey, Terrence, I just want to get 1 month," you can go with a 2,000. They're only $99. They're still buy one, get one free. You bleed with 4,000 milligrams. It's enough to make it through a month with just trying for $100.
I think I could bear the 2,000. I think 1 month up front would be a good way to start. So yeah, we'll go with the 2,000 then.
Beautiful.
Okay.